Blood. Hey, so good to see you again. Crazy. Not like we've been here almost every day. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Sam, and this is the first ever reaction that I'm doing on my channel. So that's kind of cool. I hope that it goes well. I'm using my normal camera for this, and then I'm going to be using like editing software, all that fun stuff. Normally, if I was to do a reaction to like a trailer or a movie or whatever, I would just use my webcam and my microphone and then do it all through my computer with OBS or whatever to make my life a little bit easier, but we're not doing that today. So fingers crossed that this is going to work well for me. Today we are doing a friend suggested video. Liza, back in like my brainstorming process when I was figuring out what all I wanted to upload and post for the month, one of the things that Eliza said that I should do was react to my booktober. She's also currently blowing up my phone. I just need you to know. She's texting me a whole lot right now. But she suggested that I react to my book haul from Booktober last year. I've never reacted to any of the hauls on my channel, mostly because if I was to do a haul, it would be my first ever haul. Please do not, for the love of God, watch that video. I look like trash. I was sick. I didn't wear like any makeup. My hair was disgusting. I looked horrible. But I had so many books that I like had to film it, and I don't really want to like resurface that too much. So we're not going to do that. Instead, we're just going to do my spooky little book haul from last year, which seems a little bit more fun. So that's what we're going to do today. Let us just jump right in. I think we're gonna just tally the books that I've read or haven't read, and fingers crossed I've read some of them. Also, my shelves back then, how cute. I'm gonna be so honest, listening to this at 1x speed for the viewing experience, I'm miserable. 1, I don't rewatch my own videos. 2, I don't watch most videos at 1x speed. There are very few videos that I will watch this slow. Today I have a little book haul for you, starting with A Head Full of Ghosts by Paul Tremblay. I don't know a lot about this. I really don't want to know much going into it. I picked this up for a specific reading vlog that I hope to do soon. Alright, A Head Full of Ghosts. I have it literally right there. It's right there. Right there. So close. Haven't read it. I actually was planning, I think you'll probably see potentially 2 other books in this video, but I was actually planning to do a reading vlog last Booktober. I was going, if you've never heard of the YouTube channel Possessed by Horror, Sarah is a horror, mostly movies channel, reviews horror movies, loves them, and last year I was planning to read her top 5 favorite books, and it was going to be A Head Full of Ghosts, The Last House on Needless Street, Dead Silence, The Deep by Nick Cutter, and I think The Ruins. I got like 25% through both of those, and I just didn't like either of them very much, and the other 3 I was really excited for but just didn't get around to them. But then Sarah, just like life was happening to her, and she got pregnant and was like going through a whole bunch with her like personal life offline, and I just didn't, I was like really scared to like do reading someone who's not a part of BookTube's favorite books, and like I don't know, I got a little nervous, so I ended up not doing the video. But I've since not doing that video still not read those books that I've been really wanting to read, so I definitely gotta get on that. Next I have Dead Silence by Dead Silence. There it is. Haven't read it, but it's there. Space horror. I'm still excited for them. I've heard great things. Yep. This next one I'm really excited for. There it is. Last House on Needless Street. 3. Oh, what is that? 0 for 3? 3 for 0? 0 for 3. I don't know sports lingo. I'm a BookTube channel. My friends love Katrina Ward. Her newest book just came out, so I definitely like, I've got like what, 3 books now that like I really gotta read. Don't know when. Maybe this year. We'll see. And last in this little section of random books that I bought, I have Slewfoot, A Tale of Bewitchery by Brom. Slewfoot, yeah. All of these 4 books on my shelf, unread. Every last one of them. I do love the art of Slewfoot though. It is such a beautiful, beautiful book. I cannot wait to read it. I really would like to this month, but I just don't think it's gonna happen, but it's fine. I totally only bought this because Katie Colson really loves this book, and so I was like, if she loves it, I'll give it a shot. I'm an easy influence, what can I say? So the next thing that I purchased, when I probably shouldn't have, the Gideon the Ninth trilogy. It's not a trilogy. The fourth book comes out soon. There might be a fifth. Don't know. They're like there, I think. Haven't read them. Joke's on me. I did not read Gideon the Ninth in the next few months. I actually put it on my 23 and 2023 TBR. Still haven't read it. It's cool. I will hopefully get to it. I believe I have the audiobook available, so I should be able to rather easily read it. It's just a matter of when, because there's so many things that I want to read, and I'm prioritizing new releases right now. Next we've got 3 pre-orders, because I can't be controlled. Okay, so, pre-orders is where it gets scary. Oh, If We're Villains. I read it, because I pre-ordered this because it was the like, 10th year anniversary. I can't, of course, I read it, because I bought it because I read it. I'm speaking in circles. So yeah, I've read it. One for one. I read the one book that I actually read before I bought it. I'm doing really well. This is embarrassing. This next one. Aowa Blood by S.D. Gibson. Deckled edges. Beautiful quote on the front. This is my second one. Go me. I read this as well. I, of course, did not buy this when it was self-published, so I missed out on that beautiful, beautiful, beautiful original cover that is, like, impossible to get. But I do have 2 editions of, like, the new published version. Yeah, I listened to the audiobook last year, and then, of course, like, bought it. Was it 2 years ago? Oh my god. Time's an illusion. I think it was 2 years ago. And then, like, I got the book. I purchased the book, and then it came in a book subscription box, and so, like, of course, I had read it. Only makes sense. She's alright. I don't love it. I love the book. Oh my god, I love the book. I don't love the look of it. Even, like, the special edition, like, wasn't that great. My last pre-order I'm so excited for. This is actually a brand new release. Hell yeah. I actually have read this one. It is an actual new release. I read it this year. So, hee. But I read both Alexis Henderson, so go me. The author of The Year of the Witching, and I've not read that, clearly. I've read The Year of the Witching! I know that doesn't count. Should I give myself, like, a half point? I won't. But I could give myself a half point. I don't know if I ended up watching that Literally Dead Book Club live show after reading the book. Whoops. Alright, more special editions, which I rarely read my book subscription boxes. It's bad. The Book Eaters by Sonia Dean. The Book Eater. I have not. I have just the one copy. I did see somebody review this recently, and they were like, big yikes, and I was like, oh? Okay. And it kind of made me more intrigued, so we will see whenever I get to it, but it's low priority. And then the last 2 are my book of the month picks for October. So for October, I picked up Thistlefoot by Jenna Rose Nethercott. Oh no. Again, I'm bad at these things. I haven't read Thistlefoot. Oh, I know. I do want to read Thistlefoot. I have been asked to do a beta read for a new up-and-coming author, I think. And it's like a similar story to Thistlefoot. So I think I would want to read their story first and then like give my feedback and then read Thistlefoot so that I'm not like clouded in judgment, but no, I have not read this yet. And finally, the last one. Oh, the last one? Oh, I did so bad. This was my add-on. This was from August book of the month. This is The Devil Takes You Home. I haven't. Surprise, surprise! So yeah, I've not read The Devil Takes You Home either. I do want to. My friend Rachel read it and she actually enjoyed it pretty well. I've been brushing up on my Spanish with Duolingo. It's been really boring. But I do know some Spanish, so I don't think like I'll be miserable. Plus it has the translation book. But yeah, this is one that I'm like, I want to get to. I'm interested in it. I just haven't picked it up. It very quickly became low priority. I think just because I don't know. I have no good reason. So that's... I didn't do well. I didn't think I was gonna do well. I'm glad that this is a smaller haul in comparison to some of my other hauls, because whew, does a girl spend some money? I haven't though. My book buying ban is going really well for me. Thank you for asking. I'm proud of myself too. But yeah, oof. Yeah, didn't do great on this one. I'm not surprised though, but now they're all books that I still want to read. I want to get to them. I just haven't had the time, haven't had the drive or real reason to, but will eventually read them, as I hope to with all things on my shelf, especially the first 3 books. I really want to read Last House on Needless Street. I really want to read Dead Silence. I would like to read A Head Full of Ghosts just because so many people talk about it, and I like being in the know. I want to know the hot goss. So those ones especially I would like to get to, but I'm not surprised. I am the queen of book collecting. Book buying is a completely separate hobby to actually reading the books. I feel like I buy so many books that I have an interest of reading, but I listen to audiobooks for books that I desperately want to get to. I just don't worry about buying them and I just listen to it. So that's definitely something that I do. That's my weird little quirk. But yeah, that was the video. That was it. I'm glad that this wasn't a really long, my first haul was well over 60 books, an insane, my goodness, these dogs, an absolutely insane amount. So I'm glad that this one's obtainable. I can actually improve upon these numbers. We'll see how I do. I'll let you know. It'll be fine. It'll be great. It'll happen eventually. One day I will read these books. My foot is falling asleep, which means I gotta go because it's gonna go into bad time. So thanks for watching. Thanks for hanging out. Happy Booktober. I'll see you guys tomorrow. You know the drill. Goodbye.